Hi everybody, my name is Jean-Manuel Clemenceau and I am the lead artist of the project SuperTuxCart. Welcome in this tutorial where I'm going to show you how to create this picture. This tutorial is intended for all the people who think they don't have any artistic skills and they can't create a picture. I think personally it's not true. Everybody is an artist and I will show you how you can do this without too much without going into too much details. So it's mostly a tutorial designed for beginners. Okay, in this tutorial I'm going to use Krita. Krita is an open source software very similar to Photoshop. So you can just close this. Now the name, well, okay, I will just write city tuto stk, and the width and the height, well, just choose the same values. They work fine. It's an HD high definition resolution. It's not that high. Don't be afraid, and it will guarantee you have a lot of room to do something. So, okay, just click on create. Now you have an empty canvas, and the easiest way to fill this is to use photographies. So I have here a bunch of starting picture. You can see some of them, like this one, this one, this one, etc. There is some picture that I've chosen. They were quite good. So I like to start with the sky, and I will use this sky as a starting point. So just put the sky here. Wait a moment. So Control C, Control V to copy paste, then Control T to make transformation. Now you need to make some adjustments, so it will be something like that, and you need to make some adjustment, but roughly, yeah, it's okay. So okay, and now we have the sky. Okay, we have the sky. You may wondering, well, the trick here is to convert this in black and white. To do that, just press Ctrl U, and you can use this slider that will change the saturation of the picture. You can see here how the saturation change. So, and by that we have the base of our picture. Now, something important, this picture, I have taken a lot of time to choose them. They are from the website public domain picture.com, so you are allowed to use them, but you can take from a random website. It's not permitted. So it's important to know that. Okay, and now, well, I kind of like this one, which is this one. So just open it like the other with Krita. Okay, and again select picture and paste it into your canvas. Okay, Control T again to move to resize, and now we can start to make some adjustment. So the thing is, the lights come from roughly this is where the lights come. So you need to be sure that the light in the general picture will come from the same point of your sky, and this will help a lot in the realism. So again, try to make it correspond, and okay, that's okay. Now with the brush tool, just press B like brush, and you click here to make it erase. Go a bit I said a bit higher, and then just erase. So with the mouse, I don't use the graphic tablet, just use the mouse to erase the, oops, it's a bit too small, just use the mouse. You don't have to be too much, and just erase, okay, like that. So now, okay. But you can see this is not very much, the integration is not very good. So again, Control U, and just, okay. So without saturation, it's already better. This is a bit too wide, but we're getting better. Okay. Now you can change here the blending mode. So I like to use overlay. It generally works well. Now you may notice this is a bit too wide, so you can use the eraser to erase some part of the picture. And you see this is a very rough. Now by changing the opacity, you can just make some of the picture in the background appear there, and you can see that this is starting to get a bit better. We don't have the same, it's starting to be more integrated with the background. So that's the first step. Now another nice picture that can be fine, it's this one is very interesting. I love this one. So again, open with Krita, close this thing, use the selection, select everything, copy, paste, and okay. Control T, and again, same thing. You can just make it smaller. And now try to make the shoreline corresponding. Okay. And again, if we look here, we can see the light is mainly coming from there, so it's okay. It works, and I will put just okay, so like that. Okay. Now same thing, just press B, the eraser, just erase here the sky. Okay. Whoops, a bit too much. Again, this is done with the mouse, but if you want to be a bit more comfortable, you can use the lasso tool. And also another possibility is to use a tablet, which is way better. But for the moment, for this tutorial, it just works fine. Okay. Now, same process, Control U, we turn down the saturation. And we can say, okay, it's pretty good, but this doesn't fit, so we can remove it. And you can see how subtle it comes to, it starts to become integrated, and you don't even realize. You see, it's very subtle, but it works, and you don't realize too much that this is just two pictures. You see, the only problem is this building here is a bit problematic, so just use the polygonal selection tool, and well, very easy, just remove this part of the building like that, press delete, and there you are. Okay. Control Shift A to remove all selection, and we can still use the eraser to make the integration a bit better, which is nice, I think. Yeah, it's a bit nicer. You see, the important part really is to make it looks like a picture, and not a bunch of pictures that are glued together. For instance, this is a bit too dark, so we can go here, disable the eraser, and with a bit of white. Okay, so I've just selected white. The opacity are almost okay, bit, and we can just add a bit of white here, because here it's a bit too dark. So we can use this to put a bit more like that. You can see that it's starting to become good, especially this area is fine. We have the nice reflection of the building, and it starts to become something great. Okay. Last thing I will include. So go back to our picture. Is this picture? Okay, because it's a Chinese city, so we include this. Now, I spend a lot of time to choose this picture. It may seem it's very easy and I am just taking random picture from my computer, but actually I spend really a lot of time doing that. So it's the deal. It's something quite easy, but you need to spend time doing that, choosing the right picture. Again, it's still a fast process and you can do it quite easily by putting picture like that together. So be sure to have the right dimension. Don't go too crazy with perspective and dimension, since it's easier to get stuff like in reality, and when you know the good proportion, the good dimension, you can show some crazy stuff. So here, okay, again, Control U, and we can see here clearly the problem. You see, with black and white, it's very easy to see the problem. Now, this is way too brighter. So, with Control L, you can adjust the level of the picture and then just move the slider, okay, and try to find the right spot where it almost fit. Okay, maybe it's a bit better like that. Okay, it seems okay. Okay, and you see in now it's already almost integrated with the rest of the picture. Now B, again, brush tool and eraser, and just erase the contour, and you see, oh, it's quite magical. Oh, it appears, and oh, it's integrated, and you don't even realize that this is just another picture. Okay, maybe this is a bit smaller, and we remove this, remove a bit of this. Now we have a little problem here. We have this guy here. So to remove this guy, just go there in the brush edit tool, enable duplication, and what this will do is basically, if you take this part, it will copy what's under. So with Control, you check something and you can just erase like that. Okay, and that's it. Control, take a sample here and then just erase like that. Okay, and you can see it's like they never existed at all. Okay. You can return to the pixel brush and I remove more stuff to be sure. Okay, that's fine. Now there is something that I just noticed, but I haven't done in my picture, but you can do it. It's easy. I haven't done that in my original picture. It just copy this, paste it, then shift like that, and that will improve the end result, and put the opacity way down. So we have a nice reflection. Just put this under the other layer. We have a nice reflection, and yeah, it increased the quality of the picture. I haven't done that in my original, but you see, it's easy. So now it's starting to get better. Well, we have almost finished. The only thing is missing is this is a bit a problem. The water isn't. We can tweak that. So again, we go to our picture. We have something with water. This one, okay. Open with Krita. Now you are starting to realize how easy it is to make something like that. By working only in black and white, it's really super easy to do that. Okay, just give it like there. Now we will have a nice water. Okay, again, same thing. B for brush, so it's a bit bigger, more opacity, and just remove all of that. Okay. Just remove. Control U, decrease the saturation, so we are already in black and white, which is easier as you can notice, and we can just go there and just the shoreline, just that, just like that. Okay, we can be sure just to remove, crank the opacity just to remove this. We don't want water in the sky, obviously. And you see, it's not a big deal. I mean, it's not a masterpiece, but it works, and maybe with overlay it will work. Yeah. No. Okay. So keep it normal, and okay, and it make a unification between all this water, and of course here just remove the. Okay, and you see the integration is almost perfect. Now there is still something that I'm not very happy with that, and that's starting to make the details. This need to be a bit more, the cutting should be a bit better here, because otherwise we have like an halo around buildings, a white halo, so it's. Again, I'm trying to not be too annoying here, but you should spend more time doing that, because that's what will make your picture better than other. Okay. One last thing we will do here is we have the BBC logo. We don't want that because there is no BBC in SuperTuxKart. Go here, just select duplication and the size a bit less. Okay, and like the people, you can just erase brown here that we don't want, and it's easy to do that. It's very easy. And here, don't forget control, you select something and then you can just paint it with the brush. Okay, it's better. Now we will resize the picture because we don't need everything, but at least we had this opportunity. So we will resize, and this is the to crop the picture, something like that. Okay, which is fine, I think. Okay. Then with Control Shift A, you merge every layer. You add another one, and we won't do too much color because this tutorial, the idea is to be simple, but just want to show you how to do some color. So with the gradient tool, take a nice bluish sky, not that much, okay? Put the blending mode into overlay. Okay, we now have a nice gradient. Okay, so now the sky is mainly blue and yellow where the sun is. So the first color will be black and will be blue, and the second one will be in the yellows. So something like that. Okay. Why this is not working? Okay. So be sure to select from these two colors. Okay, now it's working. Fine, nice. Maybe a bit too. Okay. So it will be mainly blue and a little bit of yellow, like that. Okay. Now you can go back to the normal and add more blue, because otherwise it's a bit too crazy. And here in the bottom, the water has another blue, so maybe this one, no, a bit too strong. This one, okay, this one seems better. Maybe still, okay. So you see there is a lot of trial and error, and now, yeah, it's better. Okay. So now we have almost finished. Colors are very basic. You can push far, much far. You can see here the cutting isn't perfect. Again, I'm trying to be as fast as I can. Merge everything, Control Shift A, and then with Control U you can do some final adjustment. Maybe a bit more saturation to make color more vivid, like that. More lightness, not that much, and maybe the hue a bit different. After from that, it depends on what you want to do, but that's mainly finished. You can also tweak the levels, Control L, and you can add a bit more contrast if you want. Maybe it's nicer. It depends on what kind of picture do you want. I think some contrast my work. It's nice. So it's finished, guys. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Compared to the reference, it's a bit different, but not that much. I hope you have learned something. You have learned how to put picture together. You can download everything in the links. The starter pack is provided. It's free. You can use it. Okay. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.